My mother-in-law banned my kids from the family beach trip, calling them too wild. So I bought my own house. Now a hurricane has shut down their luxury resort, and she's begging for a spot. We've decided to make some changes to the beach trip. My mother-in-law's voice dripped with fake sweetness through the phone. The resort has limited space, and well, your three are just so energetic, we think it's best if they sit this one out. I gripped the kitchen counter watching my kids, Emma 8, Lucas 6, and Sophie 4 playing in the backyard through the window. They've been counting down the days to this family vacation for months, their beach toys already packed. Let me get this straight, Linda, I kept my voice steady. You're uninviting my children from the annual family beach trip, but taking all their cousins. Oh, don't be so dramatic, Alexandra. It's just that Melissa's kids are better behaved at these sorts of places, and Jessica's twins are more resort appropriate. We're staying at the Diamond Beach Club this year, it's very exclusive. Of course it was. My sister-in-law Melissa's country club membership probably got them the booking. She never let anyone forget her husband's banking career, or her designer wardrobe. The kids have been looking forward to this for months, I said, watching Sophie chase butterflies in her dinosaur t-shirt. They already picked out a special shell to give their cousins. Well, perhaps if you and David focus more on etiquette and less on letting them run wild, Linda's words twisted like a knife. Besides, we've already finalized the arrangements. Melissa's girls need their own suite, and Jessica's twins required the ocean view. There simply isn't space. I thought about last year's beach trip, when my kids had been the ones to help clean up after meals, without being asked while their cousins played on tablets. How Emma had shared her beach toys with everyone, and Lucas had helped his younger cousin overcome his fear of waves. Does David know about this decision? I asked, mentioning my husband. Oh, he understands it's for the best, really. The Diamond Beach Club has standards. Just then I heard squeals of laughter from outside. Lucas had set up the sprinkler, and all three kids were running through it, their joy pure and uninhibited. No designer clothes, no forced manners, just genuine happiness. You're right, Linda, I said finally. The Diamond Beach Club does have standards, and thankfully so do I. What's that supposed to mean? It means my children won't be anywhere they're not fully welcomed. Enjoy your exclusive vacation. I hung up before she could respond, my hands shaking but my resolve firm. The kids were still playing outside, blissfully unaware that their grandmother had just deemed them unworthy of the family vacation. David found me at the kitchen table that evening after the kids were in bed. One look at my face and he knew something was wrong. Your mother called, I said quietly. She's uninvited our kids from the beach trip. Apparently the Diamond Beach Club is too exclusive for children who actually act like children. His face darkened. She did what? Oh, but Melissa's perfect princesses and Jessica's designer twins still get to go, I added, unable to keep the bitterness from my voice. They're resort appropriate. I'll talk to her, David started, but I shook my head. No, I'm done trying to make your family accept our kids for who they are. They're kind, they're happy, and they're perfectly behaved. If that's not good enough for your mother's precious resort vacation, then we'll make our own plans. David was quiet for a moment, then asked, what are you thinking? I pulled out my laptop, opening a familiar webpage. Remember that cute little beach house we looked at last year? The one on Crystal Cove, it's still for sale. Alex, that's a huge investment. You know, that inheritance I got from my grandmother. I've been saving it for something special. What's more special than showing our kids? They don't need anyone's approval to be worthy of wonderful things. As I clicked through the photos of the modest but charming beach house, I thought about Linda's dismissive tone, Melissa's stuck-up attitude, and all the times our children had been made to feel less than by their father's family. Besides, I added with a small smile, Crystal Cove is known for its sea turtle nesting season. The kids would love that way more than some stuffy resort. David looked at the photos, then at me. You're serious about this? Dead serious. Let them have their exclusive resort. We'll build something better. Memories our kids will cherish forever, in a place where they'll never have to apologize for being themselves. What I didn't tell David was that I'd already checked the weather patterns for the summer. The Diamond Beach Club sat on a stretch of coast notorious for its hurricane exposure. Crystal Cove, protected by a natural barrier island, was significantly safer. But that would be their problem to discover later. As I sent an email to the realtor requesting a viewing, my phone buzzed with a text from Linda. I hope you understand this is really for the best. The resort has such lovely etiquette classes for the other children. I didn't respond. Instead, I looked at the photos pinned to our fridge, Emma helping at the animal shelter, Lucas at his messy art show, Sophie proudly holding up a jar of bugs she collected. My wild, wonderful, uninhibited children, who deserve so much better than being excluded by their own family. Let Linda have her exclusive resort vacation. We were about to create something far more valuable, a place where our children would never have to dim their light for anyone. Little did I know summer had other plans for all of us. The beach house purchase moved faster than we expected. By early June we were the proud owners of a cozy 3-bedroom cottage on Crystal Cove, just steps from the water. The kids' excitement when we showed them their new summer home made every penny worth it. We can watch the sea turtles from here, Emma asked, pressing her face against the window of what would be their shared bedroom. Better than that, I smiled. There's a sea turtle conservation program that lets kids help monitor the nests. I've already signed you up as junior volunteers. Their eyes lit up with pure joy, the kind that no exclusive resort could ever match. Meanwhile, snippets of the family's luxury vacation plans kept trickling in through group chats I hadn't been removed from. Melissa posted photos of her daughter's custom-made resort wear. Jessica shared screenshots of the Diamond Beach Club's amenities. Linda couldn't stop talking about the private cabanas and formal dinners. Did you see Mom's latest post? David asked one evening as we painted the kids' room a cheerful seafoam green. They've hired an etiquette coach for the cousins before the trip. I rolled my eyes. Because heaven forbid a child eat with the wrong fork while building sand castles. The first hint that Karma had plans came in mid-June, a small notice about unusual weather patterns forming in the Atlantic. I saw Linda's worried posts about hurricane season starting early, but she quickly assured everyone that the Diamond Beach Club had excellent indoor activities. We spent weekends getting the cottage ready, letting the kids pick out decorations, and help paint shells to hang on the walls. Now comment update to tag you on part 2.